Hey everybody, it's Valine again here. We're talking about symptoms this week. In my last video, you heard me talk a lot about symptoms, and I didn't really explain a lot about what they are, how they affect me, how they affect my life, how they completely take over my life, change who I am, change what I'm capable of. But I'm going to talk about a little bit about those today. Kind of going to go through, I showed you guys this symptom mood log that my doctors have me keeping, so I'll go through that first and talk about some of the symptoms that are typical that I'm tracking from my doctors. And then there's a few others that just I'm pretty sure are from the PMDD, but they're just weird and uh, not really confirmed PMDD symptoms. But number one is feeling depressed, sad, down, blue, hopeless, worthless, or guilty. That doesn't even begin to describe it. Your head goes into such a dark place. I feel like every decision you've ever made is completely wrong. You feel like everything you've done is wrong, everything you do is wrong, everything you say is wrong. You feel ugly. You feel, how could anyone love me? Um, you're your own worst enemy. You're your own emotional abuser. It's awful. I personally haven't had any real thoughts of suicide, but it does cross your mind that maybe it would just be easier, if I was dead, if I didn't have to live anymore. I'm not going to accomplish anything anyway. I'm not going to do anything with my life. Um, and it feels real. And all you can do is try and tell yourself it's not and fight back. That's one of the things I worked on with my counselor, is just because it's a thought or a feeling doesn't mean you have to do something about it, and to just try and let them pass. And they do eventually, but in that time it feels so real. Number two is feeling anxious, tense, or keyed up. The anxiety is really weird. Sometimes I'm crawling out of my own skin. I can't even watch a TV show because I can't concentrate and I'm fixated and anxious about other things. Things that I consider myself pretty laid back. I consider myself fun-loving. I don't worry about a whole ton. I don't obsess about a lot. I'm, really kind of happy to take life as it comes, and I practice gratitude. I'm grateful for life and everything that God has given me, but um, I just get fixated and so anxious about certain things, and there's nothing I could do to stop it, and it's not me. Number three is mood swings, sensitive to rejection, feelings are easily hurt. I could feel fine one moment and then just burst into tears and be so sad and crying, and I don't even know what I'm sad about. It's just an overwhelming sadness, like as if someone, I know passed away or something, but they didn't. It's there, it's sad, and I can't stop it. Um, Feelings sensitive to rejections and feelings easily hurt. I think that has a lot to do with the depression and kind of like the abuse that's going on in your own head, because when you're spending so much time and energy fighting off your own feelings of inadequacy and depression, if someone around you says something or mentions something, of course you're going to be a lot more sensitive to it. um, the fourth one is felt angry or irritable. This one is it's crazy because I'm pretty laid back. Like I said, not a lot bothers me, and during this time, I get so pissed off at stuff. I just want people to be quiet. I just want things to, be my way. People that I love and things that I love make me mad. normal goings on in my day or my job or whatever work, they like make me so angry, make me pissed off, make me hate them. And they're usually things that just are normal in life and come and go. I remember times with my ex that even when he didn't deserve it, I'd be laying in bed and just despising everything about him and wanting to say all of these mean things to hurt him and to make him understand how horrible he was making me feel, um, which sometimes I did. And as I've been learning, I learned not to do that, and I regretted it afterwards. And I learned that when I'm my normal self, I feel like, why do I want to say things like this in a way that would hurt someone that I love? Um, Normally, I would, if I have a problem with someone or something, I try and come up with the best way to tell them about it and talk to them about it so that it doesn't hurt them. And during this time, I don't care. I just want you to know how miserable you're making me, even though it's not rational. Um, 5 is less interests in usual activities such as work, school, friends, and hobbies. I mean, I talked a little bit about this one in my last video, especially with the school. It's been a huge problem for me. I'm 30 years old. I'm trying to finish my associate degree since I graduated high school, and I'll get motivated, I'll take classes. Sometimes I'll make it through and get my A's and B's like normal, and sometimes I'll go through a bad episode and I just can't concentrate. I don't give a shit. I don't care about going to school. I don't care about graduating. I don't care about doing my homework. I just can't get myself to do it. I'm not motivated. I feel like I don't care. And in reality, I do. I want it more than anything. I want my degree. And I just let it go during these times. It makes me sick to my stomach. But you also, don't really care to hang out with friends. I love my friends. My friends are the greatest human beings on this planet. But, there's times I have to cancel on them. And I don't feel like seeing them. It's not their fault. It's just what's going on inside me. I'm in volleyball leagues and play sports and stuff. And I love it. I absolutely love it. It makes me so happy. But during this time, I don't give a shit. I don't want to go. I don't want to play. I just don't care. Number 6 is difficulty concentrating. Um, that makes it difficult with school and work. You know, something that's so easy and so, um, that I could fly through a test or an assignment or just reading, it becomes so difficult, and I feel so dumb, and it's so hard, and I can't answer the questions, and my brain, it's like the wires aren't connecting. They aren't connecting the way they should be, and they're not connecting the way they usually do, and it's so frustrating. Sometimes I can't even concentrate long enough to sit through a half-hour TV show, and I'm crawling out of my skin, and it's, you just want it to stop. You just want to be normal. You want to be able to do the assignment that's sitting in front of you. You want to be able to concentrate, and you can't. Number 7 is feeling lethargic, tired, fatigued, or lack of energy. I mean, this one is just ridiculous. I could sleep for 14 hours and still feel exhausted. I can lay in bed all day, just lay there and have no desire to move. And that's not me. I'm a go, go, go person. I want to be outside. I'm an outdoor runner. I want to go for walks. I want to be in the sunshine. Even when it's snowing, I want to be outside. I have so many things I want to do with school and work, and I want to learn to play the guitar, and I have a stack of books I want to read that I am so excited to read, but, I just get so tired that I can't handle it, and for example, when I made that video, my introduction video, um, the other day, I felt so exhausted. It just took so much out of me to talk about it and to talk about it on the internet, that I couldn't do anything the rest of the day. I laid in bed. I didn't have the energy to even watch TV. Um, I slept. I would wake up and just lay there and fall back asleep. It lasted the whole day. And that's often. I can sleep for 14 hours and get up and get a few things done and just be exhausted again and ready for bed at like noon or 1 in the afternoon. So stupid. Um, Number 8 is increased appetite, overeat, had cravings for specific foods. This one is absolutely insane for me. The amounts of food that I can consume are unbelievable. I'm typically a clean eater. I like to eat a lot of fresh vegetables, raw vegetables. I don't eat a lot of meat. I eat a lot of fruit. I eat a lot of whole grains. And when PMDD starts, all that goes out the window. I'll even eat McDonald's and I'll pick up, you know, a full meal. I could eat 2 double cheeseburgers, a large fry, and like 6 chicken nuggets. And that's a ton for me. I could eat plates and plates of pasta or um, boxes or bags of chocolate and candy. It's really out of this world. It's insane. And sometimes my cravings are so specific. Sometimes it's simple, just like chocolate or salt, but sometimes I want something so specific, and either I know what it is, and I can't get it, or I don't know what it is, and I'll look at menus or go to the grocery store and walk around for hours. Literally over an hour trying to figure out what I want to eat and starving and not being able to find anything, that I know my body's craving. 9 is slept more, took naps, found it hard to get up when intended, or had trouble getting to sleep or staying asleep. I talked about the fatigue, but on top of being fatigued all day, sometimes I can just dream of coming home to bed, and when I finally get to, I can't fall asleep. I have insomnia. Sometimes it's due to the anxiety. Sometimes it's just I can't fall asleep. Yet all day long, that's all I thought of doing, was sleeping. Um, Number 10 is felt overwhelmed or unable to cope, felt out of control. You just get overwhelmed by everything. Simple, normal, daily things that I deal with just fine. All of a sudden, I can't handle. Um, and I feel just so out of control. I feel like I don't know what's going to happen, and things are going to go the wrong way, and I just have no control, and I'm not going to be able to do it, and I'm not going to be able to get it done. I'm not going to be able to get there in time. Um, all of those things, I just feel so overwhelmed and out of control. And when typically I'm the type of person that takes on, everything. I'm known for taking on too much, but during this time I can't even handle normal everyday stuff. Number 11 is the physical symptoms: breast tenderness, breast swelling, bloated sensation, weight gain, headache, joint or muscle pain, or other physical symptoms. Physical symptoms are awful, and they're just a typical tip. They're just the tip of the iceberg. Sometimes my boobs hurt so bad when I walk. My neck and back and lower back throb like I have the flu. Um, I get really bad headaches. Sometimes they're dull and just last all day, and sometimes they're awful, like migraine. That makes it hard for me to function. Um, and my joints, my ankles will hurt, my knees will hurt, my elbows will hurt. Sometimes my hands, like, just throb, like, they hurt. Like, every muscle, every joint in my hand hurts. It's unbelievable, and, it's just, it makes no sense. There has to be something that's going on in our bodies that's causing these things, and that's why I just feel like it's so important for us to raise awareness here and for someone to take us this seriously and figure out what's causing it, instead of just, you know, experimenting and trying to treat it like depression, and it doesn't work, and we need to find a way to figure out what's causing these things that are just consuming our lives for 3 weeks out of the month. Anyway, thanks for listening. I hope it helped. Till next time.